guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I was running low on video ideas. I wasn't sure what to post. So then I was on YouTube scrolling through videos and I saw the idea of throwback videos. I came up with more ideas than for one video, so I decided to turn this into a throwback series. And this video is going to be the first one of that series. And the theme for this one is going to be childhood crushes. So I've made a list of a few of my childhood crushes. You guys can comment down below some of your childhood crushes. I discovered that my first that I can remember, first childhood crush was Brian from the Backstreet Boys. I think I was introduced to the Backstreet Boys by my mom's friend who was a big fan. Or is a big fan, I should say. And funny story, I've actually seen the Backstreet Boys twice with her. So that's pretty cool. I remember I used to have these like Backstreet Boys trading cards. And I would be like, oh, here's Howie, here's Kevin. You want Brian? No, he's mine. I would not give away the Brian one. Brian was my favorite. His eyes, his voice, he was just so cute. Now, he's still not bad looking now. So the second celebrity crush I'm going to talk about is Jesse McCartney. Now, I actually remember my Jesse McCartney phase fairly well. I remember when Beautiful Soul came out. At the time, I had like my first phone and he was like my first ringtone with Beautiful Soul. And I remember playing the shit out of that song because that song is amazing. That whole album is amazing. That album is the first album I actually loved every song on and never skipped a single song. I remember his like Disney days when he did like that Kim Possible song, and when Family Channel, which at the time was Canadian Disney, they would play like She's No You in between all the breaks and I'd go, Jesse McCartney! Ah! And actually, I don't remember who it was, but I met someone with the word Beautiful Soul like tattooed right here. I was like, that's so cool. And actually, I got the chance to see him perform when he opened for the Backstreet Boys. I fangirl so hard because Brian and Jesse McCartney, same concert. I want to say back in 2013. And he actually liked my Instagram photo and I like shit my pants. Like, when your childhood crush likes it, I lost it. And I actually still follow him currently. He put out Super Bad. He put out like an EP thing a couple years ago. Come back and make music. I miss you. And he appeared on The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody. I thought that was the coolest thing because I'm like, when you're a celebrity, when your crush ends up on your favorite show and you can just fangirl at the same time. And then we have Zac Efron. Okay, let's be real. Who didn't go through a Zac Efron phase? I mean, he is gorgeous. Back then, he was cute and hot, but now he's gorgeous. I remember when I would watch like everything he was in. Like, Hairspray is one of my favorite movies. Not just because he's in it though. I actually really like the plot and the songs and all that. But he added that in there and I thought him going, kiss my ass was the coolest badass thing you could do. Yes, I was a lame child. What's your point? And I would literally just like skip all the non-Zac Efron parts in like High School Musical and just watch his parts. And those scenes on High School Musical 2 where his eyes were like so blue, it's like I get lost in them. So the next one I put was Joey from Friends. Now, I don't know how to say Matt's last name. It's like LeBlanc or something. Don't kill me if I say it wrong. I used to have like the biggest crush on Joey. I just thought he was so funny and hilarious. I mean, he's a ladies' man. He just made you laugh and all that. He's actually really good looking too. But I just liked how he could make you laugh. In an awkward situation, he would be the comic relief kind of in a way. He'd put you in a good mood and he was just really funny. I myself love to laugh. I have a really weird laugh, but I love to laugh. So if any person can make me laugh, I'm down for it. So the next one I put is Chad Michael Murray. Now, I want to say I first heard about him in One Tree Hill, but then I saw him in another Cinderella story and I was like, oh my god, he is adorable. I liked Lucas. Lucas was one of my favorite characters. At first, he kind of seemed like, you know, but as he went on, I really liked his character. I was sad when he left in the earlier seasons, but I was glad he came back in the last season. He wasn't like my big celebrity crush, but he was in there. Like, I did kind of think he was cute and yeah. So now we're going to talk about Joe Jonas and the Jonas Brothers. Now, I feel like 99% of fangirls went through a Jonas Brothers, Joe Jonas phase. I, for one, am not ashamed to admit I was a Jonas Brothers fan. And actually, the Jonas Brothers were my first concert, and the venue I saw them at actually closed, so that kind of hurts in a way, but I'm actually proud to say that the Jonas Brothers were my first concert. Now, Joe was always my favorite, and he probably always will be. Although Nick's music lately is pretty good. And I always felt bad for Kevin because it's, oh, Joe is this, Nick is this, Kevin is just there. But I actually thought Kevin was adorable. And when they were on Jonas and he sang that I Left My Heart in Scandinavia song, oh my gosh, he can sing. Why don't they give him more solos? Anyway, enough about the Jonas Brothers. We're going to talk about Joe. Now, Joe was one of the first celebrities I would read about in, like, magazines. Because I was at that age where I was getting into magazines. See, with Zac Efron and Jesse McCartney, I was kind of, like, it's hard to explain. Like, I was in the age group, but I was still kind of young for, like, posters and stuff. But Joe Jonas was the first celebrity, like, I plastered on my wall in posters. Like, I would have, like, 5-foot life-size posters, the little posters. I'd even put them in my binders. And then when Camp Rock came out, I was like, oh my god, he's in a movie, I get to stare at him. I didn't actually, but I was, like, really excited when that came out. I don't know what it is about Joe. Maybe it's the hair, his voice. He's funny. If you ever watch old Jonas Brothers videos, he was always the one doing, like, the jokes and stuff. Can we for a minute talk about Joe in Single Ladies? Because, yeah. All my friends are always like, Nick, and I'm like, no, Joe is mine. You can't have him. And I actually remember one year my friend was obsessed with Joe too, and her mom thought it would be cool to have happy birthday, love Joe Jonas on it, and she flipped out because she thought it was real. And I'm like, or we had the one time where they had like a fan number you could call, and me and my friend called that fan number a gajillion times, just leaving these weird messages, and that's when I didn't know about long distance calling, so that bill was fun. Yeah, sorry mom. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next video.